Hey everyone, I'm finally back recording. I know it's been forever. It's been literally 5 months since the last time I recorded a makeup tutorial, and for good reason. I needed a break, and I've been going through a lot. I had such a busy summer with traveling and attending so many different festivals, and yeah, it's been crazy. So I will get into that throughout this video, but anyway, I actually have been shopping like crazy lately. I have such an addiction with purchasing new makeup, and I picked up so many new products, which I have right here on this tray right here. So I figured to sit down and play with some new makeup and let you guys know what I've been up to. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into this tutorial. Okay, so starting off with primer, I have the Hard Candy Sheer Envy Blur Primer, selfie approved. It says, blur away imperfections and achieve an insta-ready look with our Sheer Envy Blur Primer. This magical liquid to powder formula is lightweight, silky smooth, color corrects, fills fine lines and pores, leaving you the perfect base for your makeup application. So, this is actually, it has the weirdest texture in the whole entire world. Here's what it looks like for one thing. It comes out, the texture of this, it definitely is, they say it is liquid to powder formula, and they are not lying when it comes to that, because I never honestly felt a texture like this ever in my life. It's so strange. So I just rub this all over into my skin, and it leaves like a really tacky base, which is nice. And I don't notice a huge difference in my pores when I use this. Now, this next product, I have been using this all summer, and I love it so much. It is also from Hard Candy, and it's another product for pores. I am such a sucker when it comes to products that say anything that blurs pores. I'm such a sucker for. It is the Hard Candy Sheer Envy Stick It to Pores Mattifying Pore Stick. And but by the way, I picked up both of these products from Walmart. They're $8 each. So this is what it looks like. It's a bomb stick. You twist it up, and it's clear. And you just this I really do notice a difference in my pores when I wear this. So my problem area with my pores is right in between these areas right here, and then also on my nose, and I have a little bit right here. So what I do is just put a little here, like so, rub a little bit down the center of my nose, and a little bit on my forehead, and then I just blend it in with my fingertips, and I honestly really do notice a difference in my pores whenever I use this product. Okay, and for foundation, I'll be using the brand new Maybelline Dream Urban Cover, and I have this shade 120 Classic Ivory, which is the perfect shade match for me. So, this foundation, I've tested it out about 3 times so far, and I really like it. It really reminds me of their Dewy and Smooth, and I love this little applicator that they included here. The little squeezy tube is perfect, so it's a very runny consistency. So I just take some on the back of my hand, dot some around like so, and I love how this foundation, it blends out effortlessly. And also, I will be using the Total Face Sponge to blend it in from e.l.f. This is the best $4 that I've honestly ever spent from a drugstore. Out of all the beauty sponges that I have tried throughout the years, none of them compare to this sponge. It's so good. I know that e.l.f., they raised the price too. I think they charge $6 for it now, but truthfully, if this sponge was $20, I would pay for it because it is just that damn good. I went on vacation with my friend Jimmy, who, it was so incredible back in June, and this is the only sponge that I used throughout my entire vacation, and for a good purpose, because it blends everything beautifully. It doesn't soak up a lot of product. They sell this sponge pretty much everywhere, so if you are on the hunt for a brand new makeup sponge, definitely pick up the Total Face Sponge by e.l.f. because I'm telling you, you definitely will not be disappointed. Okay, and next for concealer, I have the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer, which this is a new product. I know they came out with a brand new hydrating concealer, but I didn't pick it up. I tried out that foundation. I'm going to actually test out the new Makeup Revolution Concealer in a upcoming video because I've actually tested that out. But I just wanted to use this concealer because I never have tested it out on camera. I've used it previously, and it's a pretty nice concealer. My all-time favorite concealer from a drugstore has definitely been the e.l.f. Camo Concealer, which I actually have right in front of me. I'm probably going to add a little bit of that as well because that concealer is honestly my favorite, and that's the only one that I brought with me when I went to Orlando with my friend Jimmy because it's that good and I know I could always count on it. But this concealer is also very nice from Makeup Revolution. I love the way that it blends pretty much instantly without effort. I can't stand those concealers that they take forever to blend, and then it's like after you're done, they still provided pretty much no coverage. I had to add a little bit of the e.l.f. 16-hour Camo Concealer in the shade Medium Sand just to the inner corners because I feel like the Makeup Revolution one, it's definitely not as full coverage as this one by e.l.f. And I need a little bit of extra added coverage right into the inner corners here. So I just had to take a little bit of that. And by the way, I was using the shade C2 in the Conceal and Defined. Okay, and to set everything in place, I have the Coty Airspun Translucent Extra Coverage Powder, which you all know this is my favorite. And the way that I love to set my foundation is I dip my e.l.f. Total Face Sponge in here, and I just really make sure to press it into my skin. And I personally, because I have dry skin, I could never ever imagine setting my face with a brush. It just is not, I just feel like it takes so much more time, and considering that I have dry skin, things never turn out to look that great whenever I use a brush. So that is the reason why I set everything with a sponge, because I feel like it really, really, really sets everything in place. And I walked in the Chicago Pride Parade this year, and I used this powder along with a setting spray I will be using later, and I'm not kidding you, we got caught in a downpour, complete downpour, and by setting my makeup like this in place, my makeup stayed put. I still had rhinestones on my face from getting in a downpour, but my makeup did not run, and that is definitely due to using this technique. Okay, next for brows, I'm just going to be using the e.l.f. brow pencil in the shade Taupe, which you guys know is my favorite. I'm going to do my brows off camera, but I just wanted to say something right away. So I was looking through my old videos from like last year that I posted on here, and I cannot believe how my eyebrows looked back then. They were so thick. I actually had people tell me that my eyebrows were too thick, and I was like thinking in my head, oh no, my eyebrows look great, blah, blah, blah. But now I can say that I was right, and I'm trying to draw them on smaller, which you guys know I shaved my eyebrows off a couple years ago, which was my mistake, and that is the reason why I am forced to draw on my eyebrows right now, because they just do not grow in right, and I have pretty much zero eyelid space for eyeshadow if my regular brows were to come back in, because they grow like down here, so I have to draw my eyebrows up here so I have eyelid space. The struggle is real. But anyway, alrighty, brows are on, and so next I will move on to contouring. So I picked up this Profusion Highlight and Contour Palette. I paid $5 for this at Walmart, and I've tested it out a couple times so far, and it's pretty nice quality. So I'm going to take Light Sculpt right here, and I'm actually using an e.l.f. highlighting brush, which this is meant for highlighter, but it's really, really great for contouring. So the way that I have been contouring lately is I just slightly draw the contour slightly like onto my cheekbone, because I watch a makeup tutorial online, and they say that when you contour, you should always try to draw it a little bit higher to really, really sculpt things out and make everything appear to be lifted. So that is what I have been doing. I just celebrated my birthday, and I'm trying to look 28, not 68, and not not yet anyway. Trying to stay young as I possibly can forever without Botox. Okay, I feel like I'm doing this makeup out of order because I haven't done film tutorial in so long, so I'm just going to finish up my face products after I do my eyes. So next will be my eyes, and I'm going to be using this Pure Festival eyeshadow palette, which looks like this. It is so beautiful. The shades are gorgeous. My friend Gigi actually sent me a whole bunch of different incredible products. Thank you so much, Gigi. Love you very much. But so I will be taking the shade Hidden Desert right here. I'll be taking a little bit of this and just applying it through my crease. And so anyway, I wanted to share with you guys a story that happened with me a couple weeks ago. So I was at a funeral, at a wake, for someone who passed away in my neighborhood. And so while I was there, my aunt, one of her good friends, she was telling her, because she used to be a makeup artist, she used to be a hairstylist, I guess she still does hair on the side. But anyway, I thought this story was funny, so I had to share it. So my aunt told her, she goes, about me, telling her how I do my own hair, I do my own makeup, I pretty much do everything myself. And this woman, now you would think, I mean, it's not like I'm looking for compliments, I'm not asking for people to compliment me, but whenever I see someone who I think is beautiful or whatever, I just want to compliment them on their makeup, I always try my best to do so, right? So you'd think this woman would do the same, but obviously she wasn't raised with many manners. So what does she do? She sits there after my aunt says, doesn't he do great makeup and great hair? She sat there and gave me the stink eye, and you know, guess what she said? She goes, well, I think that he should come over to my house sometime so I can show him different techniques and, you know, show him how to apply his makeup differently. I'm like, lady, I never claimed to be a professional makeup artist. I'm very satisfied with the way I do my own makeup. And, you know, the thing is, people are so rude. Like, the way that she said it, though, it was so rude and so off-putting. She basically said, like, my makeup looked like shit, which, you know, we're all entitled to our own opinions, but, I don't know, these people, she really just rubbed me the wrong way. But it doesn't matter, because, you know what? I guess they say for every hater, there's a congratulator, because later in the day, I had the most incredible person come up to me and just give me so many compliments and tell me how much they love my makeup. And yeah, it just goes to show you that really try not to pay attention to the rude people in the world, to the haters, because there's so many incredibly wonderful, kind-hearted people who will give you compliments instead of making you feel like shit. Alrighty, so next I will be using the Makeup Revolution Foil Frenzy Intense Metallic Cream Powder. Whoops, I just dug my finger into the red shade. Okay, whatever. But I won't be using that shade anyway. But this is what it looks like. They're so beautiful. I'm going to, I feel like doing something like gold today. So I'm probably going to take this shade right here. And they are so, so, so beautiful. So I'm just going to pack this onto my lid like so. And this palette is sold at Ulta, by the way, for, I think I paid $10 for it. Which I've only used it a couple times, but it's very, very, very great quality. But anyway, I hope you guys have been doing, I hope you have all been doing well. I'm sorry for the delay. I know I haven't been posting videos for these past few months, and a lot of that has to do with my mental health. Like I said before, I'm not going to drag this on, but like I said before, I struggle a lot with mental health and insecurities and comparing myself to other people and feeling less than. It's just something that I've struggled with my whole entire life, and I'm human, you know. We all have those days, and for me, for example, I had months where I was trying to distract myself in all different ways, and I just was not in the right state of mind to record, and I hope you all understand. I just want to thank you all for always being there for me. Thank you for the support. Thank you for understanding, because I know I'm not the only one who struggles with mental health on a daily basis, but just thank you for always making me feel like I'm not alone. And for any of those of you out there who may be struggling with the same, just know that if any of you ever need anything, you ever need a friend, you ever need someone to talk to, I'm only a message away. I'm always here. Okay, and since I'm feeling kind of extra today, I'm going to be using this shade 24 Karat Magic from the Pure Festival palette. This glitter here, I'm going to use it with my finger and pack this right onto the eyeshadow like so for something a little bit extra. I'm in the mood for glitter today. It's one of those days where I feel like applying glitter pretty much everywhere on my on my face today. So I'm just going to pack some of this on. Alrighty, so I'm going to finish my eyes off camera. I'm going to be applying these eyelashes that I picked up off of Amazon. They're called Sunny's eyelashes. They sell these on Amazon. Going to put on my lashes, do the rest of my eyes, and then I will come back to finish my face. Alrighty, eyes are done. Applied my lashes. I applied some more of this Revolution, this white shade in my inner corner. It's such a beautiful shade for my inner corner. So next I'll move on to the face. And Makeup Revolution, they just came out with brand new bronzers. This is a mega cool bronzer in the shade 01 Cool. Picked this up for $6 at Ulta. So to apply that, I'm going to use this Wet n Wild powder brush, which I have been loving using this brush for bronzer because it's the density of this brush is perfect. So just apply some of this bronzer. And I really like this bronzer because it's perfect shade. It's not orange. It's a perfect cool tone shade without making you look ash. Okay, my camera wasn't recording, so I already applied a little bit of highlight, but next I'll move on to highlighter. This is the Coty Airspun Loose Face Highlighter, and I have the shade Snow Much Ice. They picked this up at Walmart. I couldn't believe when I found it. And it comes like this. I like to dip some onto my fan brush like so. And this is what it looks like on its own. I'll apply it to my cheekbones. And if you are looking for an intense highlight look, no further. I mean, this is so beautiful. But even though I obviously don't need it, I had to share another highlighter with all of you guys that I highly recommend. It is from Makeup Obsession. It is the Mega Lightning Highlighter. And I picked this up at Target. They have a new brand, Makeup Obsession, which is owned by Makeup Revolutions, which no wonder the highlighters are amazing. So I'm going to apply a little bit of this over top, which I really don't need it, but I just have to show you guys. This highlighter is so beautiful. It gives you that wet skin effect. I mean, it's like literally $5 at Target, and it's just so beautiful. And the combination of the both of these together is absolutely to die for. Okay, before I get into doing my lips, I just wanted to say something right away. So recently on YouTube, I mean, over the past few months anyway, I've noticed there are so many YouTubers out there who they try to spread advice and tell you what you should do with your makeup, what you should do and what you shouldn't do and whatever, okay? Which is perfectly fine. We all have our own preferences and this and that, but I think the point that really gets on my nerves is when these influencers who they think that they know it all and they think that their makeup techniques are the only way that that work out, and no matter, you have to listen to what they say or else your makeup's not going to turn out up to their standards, right? Which I think is such bullshit, because you know what? We are all our own person. We are individuals. We can choose to do our makeup however we want, and there's someone in particular that has been on my mind, which I really don't ever tend to say names, but I'm sure you guys know who Wayne Goss is by now. I used to watch his videos. He used to be very informative, but I feel like throughout the years, he's gotten very big-headed and very full of himself, and the advice that he tries to portray to others is very rude and very condescending. It's like, you know what? I understand you might not like a certain style of people, how they apply their makeup, but that doesn't give you the right to pretty much go around shaming others for the way that they apply their makeup, because you know what? At the end of the day, it wipes off. It's a form of expression, and makeup is supposed to be about fun, and I feel like these YouTubers, there's so many of them out there who they make it too personal. Like, everything is a competition, everything is a game. That's pretty much why I do not follow any of the big influencers on YouTube, because I just feel like they're all so fake, and they're in it pretty much to make others feel bad about themselves. So I just wanted to say, if anyone tries to shame you or put you down for the way that you apply your makeup, don't pay attention to them. Just continue doing what you love. Whatever you feel right, just go with it, because you know what? It took me many years to get to the point where I am at right now, and every day I am evolving, and every day I am experimenting more and more, and just don't let others they just think like who they are. Don't let them affect you, okay? Don't take it personally. Okay, next for my lips. Now, every time I wear this combination, I have been getting compliments like crazy. Every time I go somewhere, someone's been complimenting me on this lip combination. So I've been wearing the Milani lip liner in the shade, it's worn off, but what is that? 09 Spice. The Milani lip liner, paired with the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink in the shade 70 Amazonian. These two together, this combination is beautiful. And then for a gloss, I always put a gloss over my liquid lipstick. I picked up the Makeup Obsession lip gloss in the shade Everlasting. So I'm going to apply this combination right now, and I will be right back. Okay, and then finally to set everything in place, I'll be using the Wet n Wild 3-in-1 Primer Water Prep Set Refresh in the scent Cucumber, which I absolutely love these setting sprays from Wet n Wild. I'm just set my face. This really melts everything in place, and it smells so good. Okay, and we have reached the end of my tutorial. I hope you all enjoyed. I promise to continue to be recording videos from now on. If you guys would like to send me suggestions on what you would like to see, that would be greatly appreciated. I'm always up for ideas, and yeah, I hope you are all doing well. Thank you all so much for all the continuous love and support. I love you all very much. Before I end this video, I wanted to include another lip product that I forgot to mention, and I wanted to talk about the Milani Matte and Sat liquid lipsticks, and I have the shade 08 Indulge. This liquid lipstick formula is amazing. Their original matte lip creams were awful. They were cracky, flaky. They were so uncomfortable on my lips. Like, they would get dry after like 5 minutes. But the matte satin formula is incredible. If you can find these, they sell them at Walmart. They sell them at Ulta. Pretty much wherever Milani is sold. It is the most comfortable formula. Like, when you apply this on your lips, it's so silky smooth, and I can barely feel this on my lips throughout the day. So Milani, you get an A+ in my book. Definitely check these out if you guys have a chance, especially this shade in Indulge. It's beautiful. So yeah, just hope you guys are doing well. I love you all very much, and I will be recording some more videos very, very soon.